I need to make sure that this Supreme Court has more power. We need to be on an equal footing with the legislative and executive branches. As a court, we should be able to decide whether laws passed by Congress are constitutional.
I agree, Marshall. How will you achieve this? The Constitution says nothing about our power to review laws.
I have an idea. What if I determined that the Judiciary Act that gave Marbury his position was unconstitutional? That way, I would be using the power that I want the Supreme Court to have.
Mr. Marshall, with all due respect, the Constitution doesn't give the Supreme Court the power to determine whether laws passed by Congress are constitutional.
I agree. I know that it's not specifically written in the Constitution. However, if I just go ahead and use the power that I want the Supreme Court to have, I'm fairly certain that the other branches won't try to stop me. The Supreme Court will have much more power and take its rightful position next to the legislative and executive branches.
That is truly revolutionary. Your decision will impact generations to come.
That's what I'm going for. An impact on our future generations. I'd also like a parade. Do you think Cousin Jefferson will give me a parade?
I don't know, Marshall. That might be reaching. Jefferson is probably going to be angry with this decision.
A parade it is, then!
Marshall wrote furiously that evening. The next day, Marshall traveled to the Capitol to deliver his ruling.
I have made my decision in the case of Marbury v. Madison. I would argue that this government is a government of laws and not of men. Marbury, you do deserve your job. The court would much prefer to give you paperwork for that decision.
Well, la-di-da.
However,
Oh no.
the Judiciary Act of 1789 would have given me the power to give Marbury his new position. However, that act is a problem. The Judiciary Act of 1789 does not follow the Constitution. It gives the Supreme Court the power to hear new kinds of cases, and we do not have that power in the Constitution. Therefore, it is unconstitutional.
Unconstitutional? Do you mean that the act does not match the intent of the ideas written in the Constitution?
That's exactly what I mean.
So, no position for me. That's rather disappointing.
Outrageous. This judicial review must not stand.
I bet that it will stand, and that students all around the United States will be learning about this decision for years to come.
So, you guys are serious, right? No job? Nothing?
As you can probably guess, Marshall's ruling did stand. Marbury versus Madison is often considered the most important ruling ever by Supreme Court.